Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome back to Crossroads Inn, and of course welcome back to the Tankard and Teapot, where last time out we met two new characters who are going to be around in the campaign mode for the foreseeable future, I imagine, and the first one was this chap here, and this of course is Trovin, and we don't like Trovin very much. He is not a very nice man, so he's some sort of chancellor or treasurer or something like that. He's involved with money, and it seems that he has come here to just rip us off. I believe he has come here to just extort us and take all of our hard-earned money away, because he's turned up and he's inventing all sorts of very silly taxes that he's just making us pay, and yeah, he's just trying to rob us. However, he's willing to stop putting these stupid taxes on us if we do things for him. So essentially, he's blackmailing us. He's one of those types. He's like a sort of snidey, snivelling, kind of conniving type. So he's blackmailing us. Currently, he wants us to get rid of the Aviary. So the people that helped us way back near the start of the series, when we were dealing with Rockbreed, they got us some wine in. So we're dealing with them. He wants us to find them and lead him and his people to their hideout and then just wipe them out. So he wants them gone. They're criminals in his eyes, and he wants them gone and out of the way. So yeah, he's not very nice. And until we do that, he's inflicting some sort of made-up tax on us, where we're going to be paying a lot of money, I believe, per hour for every patron that we have in the inn that's over 10. So currently we've got 40 people in the inn. So we're going to be paying this silly tax he's made up on 30 people every hour. So we might end up being bankrupt very quickly. So hopefully we can get this dealt with very soon, because yeah, we're going to just run out of money very quickly, potentially. But he's not the only person that we met. So last time as well, if we swivel round, there he is. So we also met this chap just here. So let's try and actually zoom in a little bit better. There we go, you. So this is Baron Izariak, possibly, don't quite know how to pronounce it, but he turned up and he has been the one that's been leaving the secret letters around the place for us. So he has been leaving the letters on the bar that's helped us out at various points in the past. So I think it gave us some military information when we were dealing with Lady Commander, and he's left with the little bits and bobs to help out as well. And he has come along because he knew the king, so he knew our dad, and he is aware that we are the heir, so he knows that we are the son of the king, and he wants to help us out because he made a promise to the king and all that kind of stuff. So he's come here to try and lend a hand. I'm acutely aware that he said that he did not want Trovin to know he was here, yet there he is, stood across the bar from him, sort of stood over here. I mean, yeah, that's really not very subtle, is it? You're not really hiding yourself very well. I mean, you could have at least put on a hat. I mean, ideally, you would have changed your clothes. But no, I mean, you've decided to just come like this. I mean, you could have put a hat on to try and hide your face. Also, what is going on just here? All sorts of shenanigans going on over there as well. Who knows? I'm not getting involved. So anyway, so he is here to sort of help us. He is here to rip us off. Of course, we've got good old Martyn as well over here. Now, this guy here, the Baron, even though he's kind of on our side, he wants to also get rid of the Aviary. He believes that the Aviary are a bit of a risk, and he thinks that we should get rid of them. Martyn, however, good old trusted Martyn, he doesn't want to get rid of the Aviary. He wants them to stick around because they've helped us in the past. They helped us way back when with Rockbreed getting the wine, and they're his friends and they're our friends and they trust us, so it would seem a little bit bad to backstab them. So Martyn wants to help the Aviary. This guy here wishes to eliminate the Aviary, and Trovin just wants them dealt with in some sort of way. So we might have to trick Trovin, because I think we're going to go with Martyn. We are going to go with Uncle Martyn's approach. This guy has just rocked up out of nowhere and said, hello, I've been leaving you secret little letters. I've been watching you for a while, but I've not bothered to come and talk to you. So, he sort of just stormed in and then gone, right, trust me, do what I say. Martyn has been with us for this entire time, and I believe for most of our life in the game, because he's brought us up and he's raised us and he's got us to where we are now and he's kept us alive and all that kind of stuff. So I think we're going to go with Martyn. We're going to go with trusted Uncle Martyn. So we're going to try and keep the Aviary alive. So what we need to do is, apparently, we need to post a message on the board. So there we go. So a secret note. Let's just get that done now, shall we? So we'll go and post a secret note. In terms of what we did around the tavern, we increased the size of the kitchen, which was lovely. So we've got a little bit more room over here. The shelves not actually being too extensively used right now, but that's fine. They'll get full eventually. And then we built another room over here for another vedetta. We did watch... Oh, there's somebody... The vedetta is in session. Hang on, is somebody in there and there's somebody cleaning? the Vedetta is at work. Don't mop up just yet. At least let them finish. Good grief. So we've got ourselves another Vedetta room. I am waiting, however, for the male Vedetta to turn up because I want to hire the male one. We've got a female Vedetta in one of the rooms. I want to have the male one in the other room, but I don't think he's here right now. So no, so he's not showed up. When he shows up, we'll get him. Also, quite a few people have said that we should have this open. They said we should put this open and leave it open on the side so it tells us what we're doing. So we can do various bits and bobs and we can see what's happening. So, yeah, prices are too high. Hubu Gross visits your inn. Oh, hello, Hubu Gross. I don't know who you are or what you do, but hello, you're welcome to turn up at the inn and have a lovely drink. You see, I think that takes up too much screen space. I think that's just too intrusive on the screen. I'll give it a go. I'll play it with this and see if I can get used to it. But it's quite a chunk of screen space there. So, right, let's see. Let's move time on. Hopefully we'll put a note on the board. Now, does Martyn go and do that? Or has the note just sort of magically appeared? I don't know if Martyn does that. Yeah, we're going to put a secret note there. I did just see some money rolling in, which is very encouraging. So, you're putting the note on. Okay, secret note is on. Our debt to Trovin is 300 guldens per hour. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. Right, hang on a second. Hang on. You're the guy. You're that guy. You're Hubu Gross because you look like him. There you go. What are you? You're a bard. Oh, okay. We've already got a bard. It's fine. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Hubu Gross. Hello. How are you? Lovely. Nice to see you. Okay. Yeah, we've got our debt to Trovin building up. So that's 300 guldens. We could do with sorting this out really soon. So how are we looking for them turning up? Convince Trovin to lift his ban. Okay, maybe we could try and convince him. We've listened to their plans. It would be useful if he did drop his ban because it's very, very steep. Where has he gone, however? There he is. Okay, can we talk to him? Can we have a little chat with him? No, we can't. We can try and seduce him. That might be quite fun. Shall we try and seduce him with her? Yeah, why not, eh? Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that actually helps at all. If he gets the Vedetta over, maybe she can seduce him and, maybe, make him change his mind in some very persuasive way. I do not know. We also do want the Aviary person to turn up as soon as possible. That would be grand if you could. Good. Okay, let's just watch what's going on here with... Where is she? Where's that person? There, look. There she is. Okay, so she's going to say, if you feel you want to tell me something, could you whisper it in my ear? Okay, now are we going to get him seduced or not? Because this could just be quite funny. This could just be quite amusing. And he's gone for it. You sly old dog. Oh dear. And here we go. Here is Renmi. Now the only problem is, doing all these voices, I can't remember what his voice was. It's been a while since we've seen you, Renmi. I think we even saw you in the old inn before it burnt down, so it's been a while. Okay, I think his voice was something like this. Long time no see. Surely you must have missed me. Yeah, we did miss you. We more sort of want to keep you alive and not a bit dead. So we can choose to say that, Renmi, how nice it is to see you. Sadly, the circumstances are less than pleasant. That's probably the one that we are going to go for. That's Martyn's one, where we're going to try and tell them that they're going to be hunted down and we want them to survive. Or we can say, oh, Renmi, care to join me for a drink? Wait a moment, I have something special in the stock room. So yeah, we got given a special drink. I can't remember what it was called right now. In fact, it might have even appeared in here somewhere. There you go, Raquor. So that is some sort of drink which is very strong, I think it said, and it might make him spill the beans as to where their base is, because it's going to get him quite drunk very quickly and all lightheaded and what have you, and he's going to tell the people who want them dead where their base is so they can go and get them. So we don't want to do that, or we can tell him to clear off. No, that's a bit silly. So let's go for this one. Let's say that the circumstances are less than pleasant. What do you mean? I'm afraid that Chancellor Trovin knows about our dealings. He says I have to betray the Aviary if I want to keep my inn and freedom. Okay, right, so we'll go for that. I should have known not to make deals with a kid like you. I don't know what you did to make the blinking Chancellor about our business ventures, but it must have been something really stupid. Hey, it wasn't me. He's just come here and he knows all the stuff. Okay, so, well, how do you know it wasn't something you did? Good question. The Aviary never leaves a trace. So I can go... Right, or, what's that? That's a wisdom check. then how can people know about your existence if you leave no trace? Or, what's that, intimidation? Yeah, we're not very good at intimidation. Let's go for this one. Let's try and be wise and hope that it pays off, and it has. So then how can people know about your existence if you leave no trace? Okay, there you go. Success. There you see. Try and get smart with me. Ha! That is a fair point. The Aviary wants the people to know that what the Aviary wants them to know. But sometimes I guess we do make mistakes. But tell me, do you have a plan how to solve the current situation? Not really, no. Just kind of hide for a bit, I think, and hope it all goes away. I was hoping I could ask you and your companions to lay low for a while. Like really, really low. Like dig a hole and lie in the hole that's below sea level or something. That'd be great. Just like that, eh? But I guess you got a fair point. With the attention of that blinking Trovin focused on you and our dealings, the Aviary might be in trouble. Luckily, we've already taken some precautions. Okay, he's winking at me cheekily. My goodness. Has he been on the drink anyway? Precautions. Indeed. Fearing Trovin's position rising, we have bribed a few prominent officers to send the Chancellor fake reports about the Aviary's decreasing presence in your vale. Oh, well done. Well done, sir. That is very good indeed. So we can say, all right, guess the problem is solved. That's great, my friend. Impressive. Or splendid, you can leave. I'm the exuberant kind of, lovely, happy type. Let's go for that. That's great, my friend. Impressive. Thank you for being loyal to the Aviary. I'll hang around here for a while, maybe get a drink. And then I'm gone. Okay, right, so he's really impressed. He trusts me completely. I can now backstab him if I like. Let's not do that. That would be terrible. So we'll just go, okay. Right, we've done that. Our debt to Trovin is 870 monies. Now, is Trovin up here having a whale of a time? Has he gone in with the Vedetta yet? Has he actually made it up the stairs? Oh no, they're going in this way. So what can we do here? Solve the Aviary matter. Our debt is quite a lot at the moment. Oh dear, we might have to go and take out a few loans possibly. So convince Trovin to lift his ban. If you don't know what to do, talk to Martyn or the Baron. Okay, right. Martyn, have you got any ideas about how to make him drop his ban? That would be good. Hang on, pause time for a sec. Talk. Yeah, okay, let's go for that one. I'm not sure what to think about the Baron, but I know we cannot betray the Aviary and Renmi. The Elpt is in trouble. We've got to do the same for them. This is just the same text that you said before. This isn't helping me stop Trovin doing his silly thing, doing his silly taxes. Yeah, we've done that one. Right, I'm on it. I've done that. Can you not help me with the other issue? Or we're going to be broke. There we go. Okay, good. You did well, innkeeper. The Aviary is ready to go into hiding. And the lovely Chancellor Trovin is receiving the newest fake report as we speak. Is he? I think he might be otherwise occupied right now. Farewell, and we will probably see each other in the future. Oh, I hope so. You guys seem quite cool. There you go. Farewell. Cheerio. Here he is. He's taken a little bit of time out from his acquaintances with the Vedetta to come and chat to us. Okay. You did well, innkeeper. The Aviary is ready to go into hiding. And No, he's not saying that. No, that's the other guy saying that. They should take that text away. Okay, Trovin is actually going to say this. And here it is. The first report stating that the presence of the Aviary in Ore has decreased quite considerably. How splendid. Shame we didn't capture a member of the faction, nor learn the whereabouts of the nest, but it's still a victory for our kingdom in my books. Okay, so are we done? I'm glad I could do my part, or I hope you'll be leaving now. I'm going to go for I'm glad I could do my part. Okay, so he likes that. That's good. He's winking at me cheekily as well. There's a lot of cheeky winking going on. Ha! I will call off the ban since there are no more thieves around. You did well, but I'll need to speak with you in a moment. Okay, I just can't wait, Chancellor. Okay, so right, pause time for a second. So we've done this. We've solved the Aviary matter. Does that get us a lovely star? Yes, it does. Right, our debt to Trovin. So can we pay that off? Like, do we need to pay that? Because he said that was going to go away. He said that was going to stop. But, I don't know. Completed. Oh, yeah, no guess above the limit is complete. So we don't need to do that anymore. Okay. Right, we might have a little moment of silence. Is he getting a massage? Yes, she's rubbing his shoulders because his shoulders are a bit sore. Okay, and now his shoulders are very sore. Oh, hang on, right, and he's just popped out. Here we go. Yes. The Aviary's gone, and so is her threat to the kingdom. But a bigger problem has presented itself in the meantime. Okay, has it, Trovin? What other thing are you blackmailing me with? Excuse me? You would not be excused for, once again, you are the main offender. You see, above your inn goes one of the main routes of the Couriers. And who are the Couriers? The main competition of the Royal Postal Services. Yes, just why won't they join us? The bleeders. What? Chancellor, sir, what are you talking about? Or what? What the hell are you babbling about, old man? Chancellor, sir, what are you talking about? Your inn is frequented by the Couriers, the enemies of the crown. What's more, if an inn has more than one floor, those goddamn flying bleeders are sure to hit it and by chance fall on the poor citizens of the kingdom. Yeah, I think you're really clutching at straws, but okay. You feel perplexed by the signals Trovin is sending. I think he's lost his tiny mind. I'm just kind of just stare at him slack-jawed, disbelievedly kind of going, As such, I'm introducing a new tax, effective immediately. Well, it's more like a ban. A ban on building floors. They are too dangerous as long as the couriers are around. Someone could get hurt. Good day, sir. What just happened? Okay, hang on a minute. He's in there doing that. What's happened now? So debt to Trovin, an hourly fine for people for people upstairs. But you're one of them. You're a person upstairs. You're a person upstairs with the Vedetta lady. Oh, there's quite a lot of people upstairs as well. I mean, not as many as there are downstairs, obviously, but there's still quite a few people upstairs. Okay, right. I imagine Martyn and Baron Thingamabobs are going to have a word about that as well. So now we need to get the courier sorted. Okay, I see how this is going to go. Are we going to go through each faction? So we're going to go through here. We're going to go through the couriers. We're going to go through, what was he called? Gannis? What were they called? The little money-grabbing kind of religious people. He's going to go through them as well, isn't he? Okay, so Martyn is now going to say, the nightmare's not over yet, is it? Not even close, I'm afraid. Trovin wants us to deal with the couriers next. That blooming nuisance. We have to figure out how to get rid of him. I have a few ideas. I might come up with something good, but I need time. For now, we have to play along. So I guess we should go and talk to the Baron and ask him for his advice. Okay, so I don't care about his advice. Let's go with your plan. Your approach suits me better. I would like to hear the Baron's advice, because he might have an amazing plan. Okay, let's go. So, where is the Baron? Okay, marvellous. There we go. He is here. Okay, good. The Couriers are one of the most powerful factions in Delchris. The mountains where they live give them defensive positions worthy of the best fortresses, while their flying mounts give them advantage on both a battlefield, in business dealings, and in everyday life. Okay, right, and Trovin wants us to get rid of them, or for them to give up their griffins. So what do we do? Okay, let's do this. Let's ask Martyn as well. Let's get him in on this. Neither of those things, that's for sure. The Couriers are a proud and free folk. We have no right to steal from them, neither their pride, freedom, nor griffins. Indeed, I'm on board with you, Martyn. That makes sense. We have no right to go and just take stuff away. Okay, so what are our options? Force the Couriers to swear allegiance to the Yorvale crown. Knowledge is power. You'll begin your reign with already established routes of communication with every important noble, merchant, religious leader and king, and with an archive of knowledge about them all. In times of conflict with Untermark and Sambrian dominion over the seas, Yorvale could raise itself above the other countries with ease. Okay, so he wants the Couriers, well, us to try and make the Couriers swear allegiance to the Yorvale crown. They might not like that. Okay, or, let's ask that, or tell the Couriers to hide further in the north. Promise them protection from nobles trying to control them. No offence, Baron. Make Delchris see that without the Couriers, the communication in the countries fails. Make them your friends. Make everyone see how essential they are. Ally yourself with the Couriers. They are distrustful and distanced, but it's worth it. Your father always showed them respect. Let's keep it that way. Okay, Martyn's right. Martyn is absolutely right. We can't force them to do this. We're going to tell them to just, hide a bit again, like we did with the with the Aviary. Just sort of clear off for a bit and just, I don't know, go down the Winchester and wait for all this to blow over. That kind of thing. So Martyn is right. A good king has to win people over with respect, not fear. I'd rather go with your plan, my friend. So here we go. We'll go with Martyn's plan. Splendid. Speak to me in a moment. I think I have a plan. Does it involve the notice board? Because generally that's how we get people here. Okay, so the longer this takes, the more sort of charges we're getting for people being upstairs. Trovin being one of those people, but never mind. Right, Martyn, let's talk to you then. I'm sure glad you decided to consider my plan. I've always had an utter respect for the couriers. Okay, I trust you absolutely. Now what do we do? Right, it's simple. Do you remember the courier who visited us when that nasty countess was staying with us? Yes, Maylan, she was a cockney. I do. I think her name was Maylan. Yes, it exactly was. Exactly. And it just so happens that I knew her father, a very powerful warrior, well respected among the king's elite soldiers, though he himself was never part of it. Maylan left me a way of contacting her, for old time's sake, so to speak. Okay, and your plan is proceed with the plan. It's simple. We inform Maylan that dog Trovin is onto them, and we suggest they retreat further north. For now, of course. Once the couriers disappear from your vale, the people will see how valuable their presence was. And in the meantime, we will get close enough to the chancellor to destroy him. Crikey, okay. I mean, he is here in this place. Could we not just have got the... Could we not got the Vedetta to just slip him a little something in his drink? I mean, that would have been very, very easy. Or just, I don't know, those curtains closed around the bed. She could just, bump him off there, couldn't she? I don't know. All right, so all that remains now is to contact Maylan. Sorry about this, my boy, but he already did. She should be here shortly. Okay, so I can go, you sneaky old bleeder, I love you. Right, so now we wait. Or call him an old man. No, go for this one. You sneaky old swine. She'll be here soon. Do your best. He's really impressed, and he seems to want to hug me. Well, don't seem to want to hug me. Bring it on, big guy. Let's go for the hugs. Come on, let's have a hug. Let's hug it out. Okay, end that conversation. So now Maylan is going to come round. Okay, so she's going to turn up. Oh, there was a thing there. Innkeeper? Yes. It brings me a great deal of sadness to inform you that you have a debt that's yet to be paid back. Okay, we've got 5,720 guldens. We need to pay back 1,110. Okay, I'm ready to pay. Can I pay back a part? I'm sure we can figure something out, or I have no intention of paying you anything. That's just going to make him cross, and he'll put some more taxes on it or increase the amount or whatever. I think part of me kind of wants to do this. I'm sure we can figure something out, because he might respect that, possibly. He might say, yes, you're a businessman, and that's good. I think, however, we'll just pay it. We will pay his ludicrous fines and taxes, and we'll just sort of keep things ticking over. So, okay, I am ready to pay. Splendid. You lost 1,110 guldens. End conversation. But that's now sorted. That's the Baron with the chatty thing over his head. Right, okay. Here comes Maylan. Crikey. It's all the people that we've seen before. Right, okay. Here we go then. Innkeeper, I need to speak to you about something important. Make it fast then, because I'm flying in a moment. No, you cannot fly. What? I'm working right now, innkeeper, and as couriers take our duties very seriously. Trust me, it's important for both you and all the couriers as well. So be it. I'll make sure my griffin is safe and be right back. Ever since the death of King Owen, the people have been treating us with even less respect than before. Right, gotcha. Oh, and thank you for caring about us, innkeeper. No worries, Maylan. It's absolutely fine. Pop back when you've, tied your griffin up or whatever you've got to do. The Baron is out here with a chatty thing above his head. Maybe we should talk to him just to, see what he has to say and get this thing from over his head. So, okay, here we go then. So he's going to say, do my plan. I don't like his plan. So, he's going to say, let's get to work, your highness. Although my plan is rather easy and, if I may say so myself, quite foolproof. Okay, no, I don't like your methods. I don't want to hear your plan. We're already doing Martyn's plan. I don't like your methods, Baron. You'll have to entertain the courier with a conversation for a moment. Meanwhile, Trovin's guards will capture the griffin. A difficult task, but with the courier preoccupied, it's absolutely feasible. After that, the same guards will take the courier away. I feel that you're working for Trovin, my good sir. You seem to want exactly what Trovin wants, which is all very suspicious. Okay, will that be enough? I assure you, your highness, that this plan will work. The couriers are loyal and take care of their own and of their business. Seeing how the whole of Delcris could learn the truth about the final archives, as well as the secrets of breeding griffins, they will much rather swear allegiance to the Yorvale kingdom. I'll see what I can do. Okay, now, do we have a chat thing with Martyn as well? No, we do not. Okay, so we've done a thing. So something went doodle-doodle-doo, implying that we've completed a task of some sort. Martyn has a plan. Okay, Martyn, do we need to talk to you? Talk with Martyn. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, is this different? Okay, I'm glad you've decided to consider my plan. I've always had an utter respect for the couriers. Okay, well, we'll go down the middle one. I trust you absolutely. Now, what do we do? It's simple. Oh, we've done this one before. Right you are. I'll think about it. Okay, so she's going to go and tie the griffin up. So while she's doing that, I don't know. I don't know where she is. I mean, how long does it take? A griffin's tricky to tie up. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we'll just wait for her to come back. Ah, marvellous. There you are already. Sort of stood over here, but that's absolutely fine. Hello. I hope there's a good reason for me being here. Welcome back, fair Melan. The reason's important indeed. Chancellor Trovin has ordered me to destroy the couriers. Destroy us? A simple innkeeper like you? What exactly does that dog expect you do? He wants me to either destroy the couriers or force them to work for the crown. Do not underestimate me. The couriers cannot defeat the whole of the Yorvale kingdom, my friend. Or I may have already made a few preparations that you know nothing about. Well, I want to do that. He either wants me to destroy the couriers or force them to work for the crown. Because these other options seem to be not good. The couriers can't defeat the whole of the Yorvale kingdom, my friend. Let's go for this one. He wants me to either destroy the couriers or force them to work for the crown, because that's telling her the plan. Good luck with that, innkeeper. I have no intention of following the Chancellor's observed request, but you have to understand that we are in danger. Both me and the couriers. We've dealt with worse, I assure you. We'll be fine. Oh dear. Okay, right. We have to do this oratory check. So, fair Melan, please, have the couriers disappear for some time from Yorvale, and it'll give me a chance to defeat Trovin. Okay, a 90% chance of success. Oh, no. And it did not work at all. How dare you? We are a proud and free folk. We will not hide nor run away. Okay, relationship weakens. She is shaking in anger. She is very much not on board with this plan. I'm not suggesting that, but if you'd lay low for some time, it would give me a chance to figure out how to destroy Trovin once and for all. Okay, what do you say to that? While I hate this situation, I have to admit that destroying that dog Trovin will be quite beneficial for the couriers, and you've made quite an impact on Yorvale already, to say the least. All right then, I will take the couriers further north and disappear from Yorvale, but first, these messages need to be delivered. Have your servants do it. When the task is done, I'll leave you in and go back to my people. For now, I need a place to stay if I'm supposed to lay low. What? These places are on the opposite sides of Delchris. Or, all right. With a little sort of music note at the end. Do I sing that to her? All right. What's this? Okay, I'll figure out how to send the things. Okie dokie. Right, you need a room then. Okay, why are there sort of keys floating around all over the screen? So you need a room. Do we have a spare room? I'm not entirely sure. Is anybody in that room? The Baron's in that one. Golden Fico's in that one. Kobe is in that one. And somebody is in that one. Oh, and Trovin's in that one. Okay, how about we get rid of Kobe? And so we'll terminate your rent here, Kobe, in the Untermark room, because you're fine. You don't need to be here. You don't do anything anyway. So we'll terminate your stay here. And that means that Melan can now stay over. So you can come here. We'll rent you the Untermark room. So yes, it's got a bed. So that will do the job. So you can stay there. So that'll probably tick off one of the things. Okay, so that's ticked off. Get her a room. And now we've got to deliver her 3 letters. Okay. Right. Okay, this is getting very involved. It's very story heavy, isn't it? It's not really to do with the sort of building of the tavern anymore. There's also a little thing there called Blood Village. That sounds terrifying. Can you tell me about Blood Village? In order to obtain the best harvest, the villagers follow the old custom of sprinkling the land with human blood in the early spring. Remind me not to buy anything ever from Blood Village, because that's just a little bit weird. Okay, where have we got to deliver these things to? Is it here? I would assume that's one of them. So we need to deliver a thing. So yeah, send a worker with some letters. Whatever. I don't know. Winifred, Rosine, Thea can go. You go over that way. So that's one over there. Where is the other one? Yeah, there's a few quest marker things. Where are the... Oh, goodness me. There's one all the way over there. Okay, fine. Stefan, you can go and do that. You're carrying things, but that's fine. You're a sort of a Hawley person. And that's not actually that far. That's not too far away. And that can be... I don't know, Inez. There. Right. Okay. So they are now underway. Let's move time on nice and quick and just see if they actually do leave here. We should see 3 people leave our little tavern here and go their different ways to try and deliver those letters. If they could do that really quick, that would be marvellous, because we are being taxed very heavily. We're being taxed for every person that's upstairs. Only one of you is left as well. So only 1 letter is on the way. Unless you can only do 1 at a time. Maybe you can only do... No, but that would have been the last one there, wouldn't it? That would have got done, because I did that last. Oh, no, there you go. They just took a long time to do that. Success. The thing has happened that's successful. Any ideas what that is? Ah, I've delivered a letter. I imagine that's what it means. Okay, end that conversation. It could tell me that I've delivered the letter, couldn't it? Give me a little tiny hint. Also, we've got the Vedetta in. We might as well try and seduce... how about you? Why not? There you go. Go and have a bit of fun with the Vedetta. Why not, madam? Okay, so how are we doing? Ah, right. You're going out that way, and you're coming down here, and you're on the way back. Okay, move time on. Nice and fast. Also, actually, no, back down. Go to here. Success. Hooray. One of them's been delivered. Marvellous. Okay, is everything all right? Oh, no. What are we out of? What are we out of? We're out of a cauldron? Oh, it needs wood. Oh, it needs firewood. Oh, that's absolutely fine. Put the firewood back in, please. Have we run out of firewood? We've not run out of firewood. There's loads of it. There's armfuls of it. Okay, we've delivered the 3 letters. So I imagine Maylan's going to come back. There we go. All right, innkeeper. You've proven yourself a worthy person of our trust. I will leave now and take my people further north. But we'll be back, and it will be soon. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you again. But... Yeah? Could you maybe run away and out of the inn so that Trovin thinks I've actually threatened and scared you? I think she's going to tell me to get stuff, but okay. ... Sort of staring at me, disbelieving what I'm saying, preferably crying. Don't push it, innkeeper. I will run though. Farewell. Farewell. Innkeeper, who is that courier and why did she run away so hastily? I've done as you asked, Chancellor. That courier was the famous Milan. I convinced her the couriers should leave your vale. And how did you manage such a feat? With threats and logical arguments, one can achieve a lot. They will move further into the mountains, far from your vale, or rather, run away. Ha! That is true. The combination of those 2 elements is powerful indeed. Still, though, I'm pretty sure we have nothing to worry about. The couriers are all talk and nothing else. I also told her that she parked her griffin in a non-parking zone. She just panicked and completely lost it. I'm going to go for this top one. That is very funny, but I'm going to go for this top one. The couriers all talk and nothing else. I think that will resonate more with him. Either way, if you've made the world-famous Milan cry, I have no reason not to believe you. She did run away fast. She did indeed. I'll have my men make sure the couriers are gone, and I'll speak to you soon. No rush, Chancellor. No rush. Oh, crikey. Okay. So now he's happy with that. That's one other faction that has been dealt with. Now, oh, hang on. I can claim a thing. Solve the couriers matter. Okay. Claim that. 57, whatever that is. Influence, fame. So we're going to have 3 more of these, aren't we? Yes. 3 more of those. We can look a larder. So let's do this. The only thing is I'm a little bit worried about how much it's going to cost, because he is charging us stupid money on things. But we'll unlock that. We'll unlock a larder. And also, I wouldn't mind unlocking another floor of the inn, because on another floor of the inn, we could start putting some gambling things. Now, not now. We're not going to do loads of building now, because he's going to keep charging us silly taxes. But we'll unlock another floor of the inn, and then we'll keep that one there, just in case we need it for something else at some other point. Okay, right. So, what have we done? We've got the couriers dealt with. We've got the aviary dealt with. I wonder who is going to be next. I imagine it's going to be Gannis and that religious lot. Oh, we're out of potatoes, so we can't serve the moss dumplings. Okay, we've got a little bit of money. Let's just go and buy some potatoes. Let's see if we can find a good place that sells potatoes nice and cheap. We'll just go and stock up. We won't spend loads of money on them. Maybe Plurven might be good for potatoes. 60, average price 50. Oh no, there must be somewhere better. That'll do. 48, average price 50. That is not too bad at all. And we'll just buy 50 potatoes for 340 money. We can afford that. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, we'll go for that, thanks. Okay, here he comes once more. The couriers are done for. What a relief it is. Good job. Good job, innkeeper. I'm enjoying your no sentiments whatsoever attitude. Okay, I'm here to serve, Trovin. And what a good loyal doggy you've proven yourself to be. And so it sure is a shame that another of your offences has surfaced in the meantime. You are a really unpleasant gentleman, aren't you? You must be joking. Good one, dear Chancellor. I do like your sense of humour. Or what? Was that a joke, old man? We'll go for the sense of humour thing. We want to try and... Oh, there's confusing messages there. Okay, right. So, sadly, it's not a laughing matter, I assure you. It has come to my attention that the awful knights errant were seen in your inn. Those unpleasant vagabonds, always drunk, always chasing women, destroying the morals of the good and honest yours. So our relationship weakens, then it tightens, and then I feel perplexed. Yeah, indeed. That is perplexing. On top of that, they are a relic of the past, a relic that ignores its worthlessness. And they are all armed. Imagine if they decided to fight the laws, to fight the future of Yorvale. No, that cannot be. From now on, the inn... Whoa, what? From now on, the inn may not sell alcohol. Right. This could be an issue. We need to sort this one out very, very quickly indeed, because that's quite fundamentally terrible. An inn with no beer, no alcohol whatsoever. And consider closing your inn after dusk. We can't have those awful knights making noise when people sleep. Good day, innkeeper. Right. Hang on a moment. Whoa there. Whoa. So hang on. What's in here now? Debt to Trovin, no serving alcohol in the inn. You can no longer serve alcohol. There'll be a fine for each drink you sell. Okay. It depends how much the fine is. That'd be useful to know. If the fine is 5 guldens and we're selling a mug of lager for 56, that's probably not so bad. But if the fine is 200 per drink, I think we might have to remove the alcohol from the menu. There we go. So we're not selling any alcohol. It is an interesting thing. Which one? The deer haunch uses wine. Does anything else use anything alcoholic? No. Okay, that's not so bad. Our menu is very limited, isn't it? we should possibly put some more things on here. Okay. So we've taken the alcohol off, so nobody can buy alcohol from the tankard and teapot. Can we put tea on there? Can we add some tea in? That might be quite nice. Just put some tea in. Hang on a minute. Hang on. You are... Oh, no, you're not. I thought you were the male vedetta person that I want to get into the inn, but no, you're not. Who are you? You are... Who you are? You're Mavia. I don't know who you are. Oh, that's a shame. I thought that person there was the male vedetta. I really want to get them in. Where are they? Come back, male vedetta person. We want to hire you and put you in one of the fancy rooms. How did it go, my boy? Is Trovin going to leave us alone now? I'm sad to say I still haven't figured out a plan to defeat him, but I'm close. I just need to get to some old contacts of mine. If you could hurry up and get to those contacts very quickly, that would be marvellous, Martyn, because he has banned us from serving alcohol in a pub, which is kind of really, really terrible. So take your time, Martyn. Good plans needed. Meanwhile, Trovin wants us to defeat the Knights Errant. It'll be ready when it's ready, I guess. He wants us to defeat the Knights Errant. And the grumpy option. Let's tell him to take his time. Good plans needed. We've got the food. We can make some money off of the food, hopefully. And we're okay. We're going to get slapped with a bit of a fine from him at some point. But okay, right. Trovin wants us to defeat the Knights Errant. Take your time with the plan. Knights Errant, that could prove problematic. Not only because they are strong warriors, but also because they are not well organised. I guess you'd rather we had this talk together with the Baron. Probably not really. He's going to come up with a terrible plan, isn't he? But you know what? Yes, he might have something useful to say. Okay. Oh, right. I was going to go and find him, but obviously we've gone to him through Martyn. Knights Errant are allowed off an obnoxious group of vagabonds who enjoy ale and the company of women more than it befits a warrior. Okay. So I wasn't expecting that from you, Martyn. Well said. I think that sums them up nicely. Some of that may be true, but you forgot about their countless qualities. Now, we know very little about them. He came here, two fish Austero, that had turned up, and we introduced him to some people, and then he kind of went away. We had no real dealings with them. They just sort of turned up and then cleared off again. I wasn't expecting that from you, Martyn. Let's go down that route. I see we finally agree on something, my friend. Okay. Surely there's a but. Yeah, okay, let's go on down this route. But they are also beloved by the people of Yorvale, by all of Delchris, in fact. And where armies cannot go, or wish not to, that's where the knights go and fight bandits, beasts, or whatever else is endangering the people. Because of that, we need to find a way to make him disappear for some time, until we get rid of Trovin, but nothing else. Okay, I assume you, Baron, have a different view, and here I am stuck in the middle of that, but I think I agree with your point of view, Martyn. There's passion to it, which I think fits the situation, or the Baron's point of view, which we don't really know yet. Okay, let's see what the Baron wants to say. So, Baron, what is your view? Of course I do. What good would deliberations do for the king if all the voices shared the same standpoint? Yeah, fair point, I suppose. Okay, well, what path should I choose, Baron? I'm sure you'll choose the right course of action, my liege. For me, the Knights Errant are a doomed group of fanatics living in the past. They are both vagabonds and vigilantes who listen only to their own law, swords, and bard songs, which makes them really dangerous. Add to the pot the adoration of the common folk and whole barrels of alcohol. You see where I'm going with this, my friends. Okay, so you think the Knights Errant are dangerous. Okay, is that what you're saying? Yes, they are a geyser, or a geezer, how you pronounce that, just waiting for a reason to erupt. When they do, they will have the common folk standing strong behind them too. Okay, so I'm stuck in the middle. Do I go with Martyn, or do I go with the Baron? I'm going to go with Martyn again. If people love them, we kind of want them to be on our side. We don't want them to go. If the people love them, that's going to make everybody sad. And who's going to go and fight the beasts and the bandits? So, Martyn, I'm with you. Exactly, my boy. We must help them, not for justice and for the sheer romantic and beautiful ideals they preach. Come talk to me soon. So, yeah, they obviously inspire the people, and it makes the people happy and gives them hope, and they can tell tales about them. So, okay. Relation, Martyn Titans. Martyn wants to hug you. Okay, hug it out again, big fella. Come on, let's hug. Okay. So, yeah, the Baron's a little bit useless, if I'm completely honest. The Baron is a little bit useless. We've got no real use for him to be here. He does seem to keep sort of siding with what Trovin would like, which does make me suspicious. Right, whilst nothing is going on, we're going to look at this over here, because somebody did point out in the comments that we now might be able to fix the fence and make it look all proper, because we expanded the kitchen over here. So they did say that we could make the fence, instead of having this angle and a haystack, we could now just make the fences line up all sorts of properly. So let's get on that whilst we're here. So we can swivel that round to, now it's, oh dear, it's fixed on its weird, hang on, we're going to have to tilt it round a little bit like that. So let's put that right at the edge. So like so. And then that one can probably snap to say, oh, it's still not quite right. There's too much room between the fence bits. But okay, we'll do that, look. We'll do that. I don't know how the fences stand up. They should be linked together. They should be connected, but whatever. And then we can, do we sell? Yeah, go on, let's sell the haystack for a colossal 40 monies. There we go. So we'll sell that. And now, are we in? No, we're not in sell mode. And then this, we can move over here. So push that out the way. So let's pop that there. Then we can move the beehives along a bit. And it's all marvellous. There we go. And we've got room out here for other stuff. We've got a little bit of room. If we have something else that needs to go outside, we could put it out here. Now, could we put the ice pit or whatever it is out here? We need to look at that. I think we need to get all this Trovin stuff done first, and then we can go and look at the getting the ice thing in, and also getting in a place to store this, because we've got this deer haunch outside still, which is just going to be absolutely utterly revolting by now. But that's not able to be served to anybody because we do not have a method of keeping it cold. We don't have a larder. Now we've unlocked the larder. I just don't know how we go about building one. Is it immediately obvious in here how we build a larder of some description? No. Or is it one of these items? Hang on. Is it an outside item I just haven't seen yet? It doesn't look like it's one of these. That's a composting thing. That's the candle making thing. That's the brewery. So that makes our own beer. That's the disgusting outhouse. It'd be nice if we could find a better toilet. That would be lovely. And they're all the things to do with washing the plates and what have you. Okay. What's this? A basic larder, a rustic larder, and an elegant larder. Okay, right. They're inside things. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Maybe we get rid of one of those shelves and pop in this fancy larder. Maybe we do that. Now, is the ice thing in here as well? Okay, just as a test, I put down a set of crates. So this is not a fancy kind of ice storage dig out or whatever it claims to unlock over here. So it says unlocks dugouts for storing ice. It's not that, but in here, if we just build some mangy old crates, if we look into here, go to the storage settings, we can store ice in these crates. We can store other stuff in here as well. I don't quite know why we can only store these items in a crate. I mean, eggs. Why can't we store other stuff in here? Why can't we store vegetables in these crates? I don't know. But if we go like that then, so we say, okay, store some ice in here. It's a little bit weird, but okay, so store ice in there. And then I think what we'll do is we'll sell that shelf. So we'll go to here and we'll go sell that shelf for 135. Yes, please. So get rid of that. And then, we're still in sell mode. Hang on a moment. Right, we're not now. So let's move that over a little bit. Then let's go and grab those boxes that we have just put out there for no reason. So we'll put them in here possibly somewhere. I mean, can we tuck them into that corner? Okay. And then we will buy ourselves, a basic larder is used for storing food, requires ice. Okay. Rustic larder is 550. There's no bonus to having the rustic larder over the elegant larder. They're both the same. They both don't have any traits. They don't attract any styles. So we might as well now, to save money, just have the rustic larder. We'll tuck the rustic larder in just there. And then we need to go and get some ice, which would be quite nice. And yeah, there's some around. There's loads of ice. So we should be fine for ice. So if we go to here, ice, 159. It's quite expensive. Pluven, can you do it cheaper? 135. Average is 150. Okay, so let's go and grab ourselves, 40 blocks of ice. Surely it's going to melt if it's sat in a wooden box. Okay, let's get rid of... 30 lots, 505. I'm wary of his taxes. Okay, we'll go for that. And now that means that, we might possibly get some ice being put into here. So, right, let's move time on. Let's see if we can't just actually get time shifting on as well. That would be great if we could. We need to do some watering of these plants as well because they look a little bit dead. They look a little bit poorly to those. Oh, hang on, pause. Oh no, you've gone into the toilet. Hang on, I'll wait for you to come out the toilet, sir. Apologies, madam. I thought you were the Vedetta guy that we're looking for. You do look a bit similar. You look a little bit similar from a distance. Apologies, madam. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get our ice here. And if we can get our ice here, we then might be able to see... look. They're moving the stuff from here into the larder. And there it is. Ahaha. Okay. Oh, here he is again. Innkeeper. Yes. It brings me a great deal of sadness to inform you that I have a debt... that you have a debt that's yet to be paid back. Yep, I'll pay that. It's only 1,000. We'll be fine. It's going to be a bit harder in the future, isn't it? Because we're not going to be making money on drink. But okay, I can pay that. Splendid. We lost 1,093 guldens. That's, okay. It's acceptable right now. So they're loading those things in. I'd like to see the ice going in. I'd like to see how this is going to work. Okay, so we'll move time on. We'll see if the ice arrives at any point. 4 hours. 4 hours it's going to take. Okay, the ice is here. It's just massive, big, chunky blocks of ice that we're just going to store in some wooden crates, which I don't fully understand. I don't get that. Maybe that's not fully implemented in the game or whatever. I don't know. But then this requires some ice. So are you going to put some ice into it? Right, okay, so the ice is sitting on there. Now, how long is that going to last? I don't know. But now we've got that in. So we've now got ourselves, if we can look over here, we can now sell this deer haunch because we've had that for ages, that venison, there's loads of that. We've had berries in stock for ages and we've got some wine and that goes for quite a lot of money. That is 172 guldens each time we sell some deer haunch. So that is very, very welcome indeed. So that is quite nice. I'm glad we've got that in. Do you know what? Let's pause time for a second. Let's just try and see what we're doing. So we need to solve the Knights Errant matter. We need to go and talk to some people, figure out what to do, and then obviously get Trovin to lift the ban. We've got no alcohol being served, but we've not actually broken that rule yet because we took alcohol off the menu. So we're not going to get fined. The only thing is we're not going to be making money from it either. We're going to make no money because obviously we're not selling any alcohol. So everything is relying on the food at the moment. Food is our only source of income. And I think what we'll do is we shall finish up for now and we'll come back next time and maybe we'll get through the sort of the remainder of Trovin's challenges. I'm trying to remember who there was. There was a knights errant. And then there were the religious folks who I can't remember the name of that Gannis was a member of. I can't remember what they were called. Ormond was their god, I think. So I think it's possibly those two. And then maybe by that point we'll have a plan to get rid of Trovin altogether, because he is becoming a little bit of an annoyance, isn't he? So we'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on next time out with Trovin and his trials and tribulations, but we'll finish up for now. It's been very sort of story heavy, hasn't it? We've not had much in the way of sort of tavern management-y stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to get that little bit in there just to at least go, look, we've built some stuff and we've got boxes full of ice that for some reason insulate the ice from melting. I don't fully understand, but there we go. So yes, it's a bit story heavy. Maybe next time we can try and get the story, I don't know, complete for a bit and then have some fun doing the tavern building. But I'm wary of the money. Because if he's going to keep hitting us with silly fines, we don't want to go spending all the money on building stuff for him to then charge a load of money, which makes us bankrupt. So yeah, it's a tricky balance at the moment. Yeah, I think we're sort of still stuck in story mode, but we shall sort it all out next time out. Hopefully, we'll finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very good indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Crossroads Inn. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
So here we go. Let us start the battle for Penjonia. There's one lonely Santa taking on chickens all on his own, you lunatic. The dinosaurs are just eating the tables. You're from the future. You should be able to kill some tin hat Nazis. Come on. Do you not know how deadly chickens are? Oh, he does now.